New York has just marked 6 months of the date of the World Trade Center attacks, and the towers of light behind me are a central part of that commemoration. It has been a very heavy emotional time for many here, particularly for those who lost family in the attacks. So today, 6 months and 1 day after the attacks on September 11th, the bodies of 6 firefighters and 2 civilians have been recovered from the rubble, taken from underneath the South Tower in an area that has not been excavated fully. There is much hope for many families that perhaps their loved ones would be found under this part of the wreckage. Today, what this means is for the families of 8 victims, their wounds will reopen, but they will also have closure. For the lost firefighters, funerals attended by many who served alongside them, a chance for all families to pay their last respects. 2 of the firefighters taken from the wreckage today come from Ladder Company 4 in the heart of Manhattan's Theater District, a battalion hard hit. They lost 17 members on September 11th. Many of the men there still in shock, unable to say anything, any words, and the mixed emotions about what it means to pull any kind of leftover body parts from the wreckage. Marty, this has been, for many families, a time of still wanting to find something, anything of their family members who were found, who have been left behind at the World Trade Center. Anything that they can find is still a source of hope. For 8 families today, that hope has sadly been answered. Back to you, Marty.
Maria, a question for you. Do we know exactly the circumstances of how these 6 firemen were found? It seems to be a significant number.
Well, what we do know is that there has been the hope that because this area underneath the South Tower, which was the first tower to collapse, the second tower to be hit, that this particular area of the site has not been fully excavated. There are pockets still underneath where they're hoping, and this is where these bodies were found. One of the fire battalion chiefs said that they knew that there were many people in this area. That's why the hope is still there, that perhaps they'll be able to pull more from underneath these pockets.